Welcome to my studio. Let's take a look around, shall we? This is my small business studio. If you are new around here, my name is Millie and I run my own online stationery business. I've been running it since 2020, but I only started documenting my small business journey on YouTube in January 2023. Since starting this YouTube channel, I've uploaded weekly studio vlogs almost every week documenting my small business journey. And when I first uploaded my first studio vlog, me and Lewis, my partner, had just moved into this bungalow. So I was starting afresh with a brand new room that was going to be like my little small business hub where I work, keep stock, all things like that, make my products. And since that first studio vlog, my studio has changed massively. Most recently because I've been gifted a Flexi Spot standing desk, and I just want to shout out Flexi Spot and say thank you so much for sponsoring this week's studio vlog through this gifted item. And because I was sent this new standing desk, you can adjust the height of it and all things like that. It kind of made me want to do like a little studio makeover because my studio wasn't the most practical beforehand. I used to have quite a large L-shaped corner desk and it just took up so much room. I bought this desk originally for the room that I used in my mum and dad's house when I lived there for my studio, and it worked in that room really well because the room that I was in there for my office was a lot bigger than the room I'm in currently, and the L-shaped desk just took up far too much room in here really. So when Flexi Spot reached out and asked if I would like to try their standing desk, I literally jumped at the chance because I've been eyeing up these standing desks for ages now, and I was honestly so close to purchasing one myself when they said that they would love to give me one to review and to tell you guys about. So because of the new desk, we have completely transformed one side of the studio. This side to my left has pretty much stayed the same, but this side in this corner and behind me here has changed quite a lot, and this room is honestly so much more practical now. So I'm going to take you around, show you where bits are from, show you exactly what has changed and how this space is a lot more practical for me now. And I really hope you guys enjoy this video, and hopefully it will give you some inspiration and some tips on how you can utilize quite a small space as well for your workspace. And something I always say and something I really go by is when you're working from yourself and working from home or in an office space elsewhere, whether you rent an office space, I think it's so important to really make that room or make that space you, and to match the aesthetic of the room to you and your brand as well, because it will make you so much more motivated to get to work in the morning if you know that you're coming into a space that's fresh, that's your aesthetic. It's just really encouraging, and I get so excited honestly to come and get started with work every single day because I just love it in this room so much. If you're putting yourself in a room for the day to work and it's a dingy room, it's not decorated to your liking, it's not your aesthetic, it's dull, then that is going to reflect on your work ethic. I strongly believe that. So hopefully this video will motivate you to make your workspace more aesthetically pleasing and just a happier place to work in general. So without further ado, let's get straight onto the studio tour and I will start showing you what's new and where things are from. So as you walk into the studio, this is what it looks like. So this is like kind of the main wall, I would say. And then as you come round, this is what it looks like. So you have this little packing desk here, and then my main new flexi desk is this one here. So let's take a little closer look at this desk. So this is the Flexi Spot E7 adjustable height standing desk, and it's completely customizable. You can change the colour of the legs. I obviously went for white, but you can get black, grey, I think, and then you can choose choose the colour of your worktop as well, your desktop. So this is the maple wood one, which I absolutely love. You can also get darker wood, you can get pure white if you want to as well. They're so customizable, and you can even choose the size of your desktop as well. So I believe this is the smallest one they do, just because my office space is quite small, so I wanted the smallest option, but it's still nice and big. Like, I've still got loads of room to work with, so it's super handy. And the most amazing thing about this desk, and it is so cool guys, is that you can obviously have it sat down like this, so working sat down, or if I think, oh, my back's aching slightly, use the remote control panel here, and the desk moves up, and you can move it up to whatever height you want. So if I do it here, I'll just show you what it looks like now. I can stand up and work at my computer and at my desk, which is an absolute game changer, because a lot of the time I'll be sat down at my desk and my back starts to ache or my neck starts to ache a little bit. So I'll just move the desk up and I can stand and work for a little bit, which is just amazing. So that is just the coolest feature of this desk ever. And FlexiSpot have quite a few different standing desks, but like I said, this is their E7 one and I absolutely love it. I'm just going to move it down again so that it's at the same height as the other desk to the right of me. And you can also have presets as well, so it can like remember what height you want it at. I think that's what these numbers are for here, but I've not actually set those up yet. I just like to move it up and down like that to my preferred height. So this desk right here is the whole reason that we've had this little studio makeover, and I'm so grateful for FlexiSpot for sending me this desk, because honestly it is saving my back so much from aching, and I just love being able to stand up, especially when I'm editing YouTube videos. That's my favourite time to stand up and work, and I just think it's a lot healthier to have the option to sit and stand, because obviously when you are working from home, if you're a small business owner or if you're in admin or work in offices, sitting down all day is just not the healthiest option. So to be able to just move the desk up and stand is just incredible. It is actually FlexiSpot's 8th anniversary, and because of that they are having a huge sale throughout August, so you can get actually up to 50% off their standing desks, including the E7 desk. So they've got different offers every week for different desks, I believe. So all the information will be down below for you guys to check out. So if you'd like to get your hands on your own adjustable height desk, which I highly recommend, you can find all the information in my description to the links and the codes that you need to use for their 8th anniversary sale. So because I now have the FlexiSpot desk, it meant that I don't really have any room to package products anymore, because with my L-shaped desk before, I always used this side of the desk to package products. So this desk I primarily use for literally just working, and I've got like my label holder on there and label printer and stuff. And then I bought this little desk off Amazon, which is so cute, and I bought it because it pretty much matches the FlexiSpot desk. It's got white legs and the colour of the worktop is very similar. I've just changed the brightness of the camera slightly so you can see a little bit better now, but it is kind of similar, but it was mostly just the fact that we've got white legs and the light woody coloured worktop that I thought it would work really well. This desk, like I said, I got off Amazon. It was super easy to set up. I will insert some footage here because I did actually film a little bit of me setting this one up. This one arrived before my FlexiSpot desk, and I did plan on filming me putting the FlexiSpot desk up as well. I was just too excited. So yeah, this desk was super easy to set up, and it's honestly the perfect size to just fit beneath my window. And then I have this tissue paper on here, A3 size tissue paper that I use to pack orders with. I then have this little mug I got from B&M. I just thought it was so cute with the green gingham. And I have some of my most used pens, scissors in here, as well as this weeding tool that I use a lot for when I make stickers and sticker sheets. I also have my Scotch tape dispenser that I use for packing orders with the tissue paper. In this little tub I have my business cards, and I do usually also keep my thank you cards in here as well, but I have actually ran out of those at the moment. But I'm not going to restock on thank you cards until I launch the autumn collection, because I'm going to do like an autumnal thank you card. Then I have my stamps that I use for packaging as well. So this one I think was from Stamps Direct, and this one was from a small business. I can't remember the name right now, but I will put it on screen. Oh, the Busy Teacher Co. There we go. But this is super cute. I love that one. And then we have my Lego flowers here that my lovely sister bought me for my birthday this year. It was so fun putting this together. It was like the first Lego piece I've ever done, but I just think it looks so cute in here. And then on my windowsill I have Mr. Croissant, and he just overlooks everything that happens on this desk and makes sure that I'm doing a good job. So to the left of my packing desk, we have this green trolley, which I believe was from Hobbycraft. And this is honestly so handy because I just keep things that I need to just grab quickly if I'm packing orders or if I'm working at my desk. So we have my sticker mat for my silhouette. My silhouette is down here on the bottom shelf, and I just take that out and put it on here on my packing desk when I want to make stickers. So that lives down there at the moment. I have some notebooks in here as well for when I'm packing orders and I just need to jot down what people have ordered or what I need to grab. I have some labels for my label printer for when I run out, and I have a bunch of coasters here as well because I literally always have about 2 or 3 drinks on the go, so I need a lot of coasters. And my scales are under there as well, just hiding. Then on the second shelf down, I have my iPad, and this blue folder is where I just keep like all my admin bits and important documents for the business. I have my Royal Mail size guide thing, so I can see if packages are suitable for letter size or large letter. And then on the bottom, like I said, I have my silhouette. I have a little microfiber cloth just so that I can clean down any surfaces when I need to. And I think my microphone is hiding down there as well somewhere. Apple Pencil box, just random bits and bobs that I do need to grab sometimes. Then hiding behind the green trolley is my bin. I think this was just from Tesco, but it's just a massive like grey bin, which is really handy. It's really long and wide. I can fit loads of rubbish in there. And now we've come round to the Flexi Spot desk again. So this computer riser I got from IKEA, and it's super handy because you can organise some bits underneath it. So I've got like my bullet journal, little notepad, I've got this little cutter for opening packages, just random bits and bobs, washi tape, glasses. This little mushroom tray was from B&M, and I just keep some little trinkety bits on here and SD cards. This little flower pot, pen pot, is actually a flower vase, I believe. Chloe from Hoppity Designs bought me this as a little gift, and it's so cute. And I just put my nice pens in there, my aesthetically pleasing pens. And then behind that we have my Munbin label printer, my Munbin label holder, and obviously my thermal labels here as well. So that's what I use to print my postage labels with. Then my computer is obviously an iMac. I can't remember exactly which one. It is the latest one, but I can't remember the technical term for it, so I will put it on screen. Anything that I can't remember exactly what it is will be popping up on the screen throughout this video, and everything will be linked in the description as well. Then we have my keyboard, my mouse. This is one of my second's mouse mats, so this is one of my designs, but it didn't sublimate very well. As you can see, there's a little faded patch here, so I just kept that one for myself. Then I have 2 books that I am yet to read on here. So we have The Circus Train and A Court of Wings and Ruin. I'm currently reading the second book in this series, and this is the third one, so I'll be moving on to that one soon, hopefully. This little toast light is from Amazon. You can turn him on and off, and he just sits there. Then we have this candle warmer that my sister got me. I think it was from Lakeland, but I might be wrong, or Amazon. Again, I'll put it on screen and in the description. And then we have this socket organizer, which is a game changer. So this just saves me like having to reach down all the time to these sockets down here. It's basically like an extension lead where you can then put plugs in, and it also has a USB slots there as well. Then to the left of my Flexi Spot desk, we have a Mr. Otis asleep on the floor, just chilling. This is his crate where he sleeps at night, but we just keep that in my office because it fits nicely in here, and he can sleep in it in the day if he wants to. And in this corner, I have my ring light. My tripod is hiding behind there as well. We just keep some stock on these shelves. I have my bookmarks in here that I then put tassels on when people order them. These 2 jelly cats, we have the lobster and a little cake, which is so cute. An IKEA plant, and then in these 2 tubs here, I keep all my enamel pins. So they're organised with their backing cards as well. So this is the self-love juice one as an example. They're all in their little packets, and then I'll just take them out of there and put them on their backing cards. We have the Leave Me Alone enamel pin, which is one of my favourites. And I'll just show you one more, which we're very low on, the positivity pin. We only have a few of these left, so I have ordered some more for a restock, but they are super cute and they have glitter in them as well. Then in this one here, I have some DTF transfers for when I make apparel and tote bags and stuff. I then have my clothing tags, so I can circle the size, put the price on, and then I apply those to the labels with this little gun thing, label gun. And then below those tubs, I then keep some of my notepads in here, but I do keep most of those in the garage because I do keep stock and the garage as well. Some random sublimation products. Again, I keep some sticker sheets in here as well as some bits and bobs that I may need for filming. And in this one under here as well, I have sublimation gloves and some other sublimation bits too. Then down here, I keep some mug stock as well as seconds mugs on the top here. And I keep some of my papers in this little organizer here. So in here is mostly sticker paper and sticker laminate sheets that I use for obviously making my stickers. And then under here I keep all the packaging I need for A3 print. So A3 envelopes, A3 cello sleeves, and I also have my t-shirt folder there as well. So coming around from those shelves, we then have my catnip calendar on the wall, which is actually on May last year. So this is last year's calendar, but I just love the illustration, so I just keep it up there. I then have a little pin display with some pins on it from myself and other small business owners as well. This little small business big plans kind of hanger was from one of my best friends for a birthday present, and I absolutely love it. And then I just have one of my prints down there as well. Then we have my HGV Ront auto heat press, which I use for making t-shirts, sweaters, tote bags. Sublimation printer is here, as well as my HGV Ront mug press as well. I'm currently keeping my stickers on top of the sublimation printer in these trays from Amazon, just because it's the easiest and most accessible way to keep them at the moment. Then I have this little lilac lamp from Dunelm. This little sticker display is a clear one from Amazon, and this LED rainbow is from Dunelm as well. Then I have a little logo sign up here, which I love. Then to the left we have my main kind of stock shelves down here. So I keep more sticker stock in these little tubs here. Again, everything will be linked down below. I have this IKEA plant, this little snail creature from Urban Outfitters, as well as some of the cute trinkety bits. I keep packaging in here for enamel pins and bookmarks, and bookmark tassels are in there as well. Then down below we have my new disco ball. I just put that there because it looks cute in videos, but I have notepads in here from other small business owners, as well as some seconds notepads that I've made as well that have little defects on them. So I can just grab notepads from here whenever I want to jot anything down. And then down here we have all my greeting card stock. So they're all labelled with tabs, so I can easily find the greeting cards that I need for certain orders. That's always really handy. And then right at the bottom we have my printer, which is the Canon Pixma IX6850, which I use for printing everything: wall art prints, stickers, sticker sheets, everything that's not for sublimation, because obviously I use my sublimation printer for that. So on these shelves below my sublimation printer and my heat presses, we have a random assortment of things. We have paper on the top here that I use for sublimation, as well as for my inkjet printer. We have my Harry Potter book collection because I think it looks cute. We have some random bits of A4 card and paper here to use for backing cards and things. A4 do not bend envelopes, A5 do not bend envelopes. Here we have some sublimation stock that I just keep on this shelf, like mouse mats, notepads, some tumblers. And then in this one I have A6 do not bend, so the tiny ones. At the side here I keep all my packaging boxes and also A3 envelopes as well. So I have my little pink pip boxes, some small parcel boxes as well. And then in these at the minute I've got my blank ceramic mugs and blank tumblers, glass tumblers. I need to put those in the garage really, but they're just here for now. Then I have mug boxes here, the shatterproof ones. Again, I don't really have a place for these at the moment, so they're just kind of on the floor in this corner. And then we have some larger medium parcel boxes at the back there. And lastly, this is my favourite corner of the room because this is a new addition to the office, and it's this IKEA cabinet. It's like a locker style cabinet at the bottom here in the corner, and I keep all my packaging products in here so that when I'm packing on this desk I just have to open these and reach across and everything is in here that I need. So I've got some little mailer bags, I've got bubble wrap, honeycomb wrap, shredded paper, my greeting card envelopes, cello bags for everything. I package stickers with these little pink envelopes which are super cute, and my A5 envelopes are in here as well because I use these most of the time. So I just love this cupboard, I just think it's so aesthetically pleasing. And then above here we have my IKEA pegboard that I keep my packaging stickers on. So I have my mystery box stickers here, I have loads of pens, scissors, hole punches in this little container here, and then I also have, like I said, my packaging stickers so I can reach across and grab those when I'm packing orders. In these tubs here, these again are from IKEA. Can you tell I did a big IKEA order when I did this studio makeover? And I just keep like bits and bobs in these tubs. So I have all my wires and chargers in this one, and then in this one I have my MacBook, some microphones, bits for filming and random bits like that. And then right at the back here behind the pegboard, I keep all the chargers that I need to access all the time so that I don't constantly have to take this pegboard off to open up these tubs. So the ones that I use a lot I can just grab from this little section behind here. So now I've shown you around the studio, I did actually ask over on Instagram if anyone had any questions on my stories. So I told people that I was filming this studio tour, and then I had a little question box on there just saying if there's anything you'd like to know, please ask away and I will answer them in this video. So I'm just going to go through those questions quickly. There's not too many. I chose them wisely. Some of them were very similar, so I've kind of just merged them into one question. But the first question I got was, how do you organise your inventory? So like I mentioned earlier on, most of my stock I do actually keep in my garage. We have shelves in there for my stock especially, so like mugs and stuff, things that take up quite a lot of room I tend to keep in the garage. In terms of organising inventory, I don't actually have to do too much of that for my business because most of my stuff I actually make to order. So if someone orders a wall art print, for example, I will print that off as the order comes in, or if someone orders a sticker sheet, I will print and cut that as the order comes in. So I don't keep stock of sticker sheets. I do keep stock of stickers just because I do get quite a lot of sticker orders, so it's much easier to keep on top of them. But again, because I make those myself, I don't have to be too vigorous in terms of knowing exactly how much I've got left, because I know that I can just make some more if I need to, if that makes sense. Someone else asked, how did you decide on your printer? So I've been using the same inkjet printer that I used when I first started my business back in 2020. Again, it's the Canon Pixma IX6850, and I chose that one because there was a couple of local ladies near to me who already had printer businesses, and they really kindly suggested this printer to me, so I bought that one. It was inexpensive. I think it was like £160 to £180, which is quite cheap for a good printer, and honestly I have just loved it ever since I've bought it, and I've never even considered getting a new one, so I think that just says how good it is. Someone else has asked the best place to get storage. As you can probably tell from this video, the best place to get storage for me is IKEA, because pretty much everything in this office, or near enough, is from IKEA, especially like these shelves and the little new locker cabinet that I've got. I just think their furniture is so easy to put together most of the time. It's so affordable, so I definitely recommend IKEA, or Hobbycraft for like little bits like the green trolley that I've got and cute little bits like that. A lot of the other questions I got were in terms of organising stock and stuff, which I've already covered. And the last question that I got was, has your business been able to fund your iMac, etc.? It's so exciting, and the answer to that is yes, which I'm very, very grateful for. Big expenses like that, I don't beat myself up too much about it. If I want to invest in a new piece of tech for the business, then I will, because at the end of the day you can offset that against your business as well. It is a business expense, so I like to kind of make a bigger purchase every year. So this year, for example, it's been my new camera. I can't remember exactly when I bought the iMac, but I think that was in the last tax year. But yeah, that's something I really recommend, that if you can, do try and make a bigger purchase for your small business as well, because at the end of the day it all goes back into the business. I'm able to do so much more with my iMac than I did with just using a laptop. I'm on it constantly all day. It doesn't run out of charge because it's always plugged into the wall, and it's just so much more convenient. It's great for editing because the screen is so big, and yeah, I just absolutely love it. So they are all the questions answered. Thank you so much to those of you who did ask those questions over on Instagram. I really hope you guys have enjoyed seeing the studio and how it's been updated with the new desk and the new packing station and little bits like that. It's honestly so much more practical, and I'm so much happier in here now. I just want to say a huge thank you again to FlexiSpot for gifting the E7 standing desk, and don't forget they do have a huge 8th anniversary sale on all throughout August, so all those links will be down in the description if you'd like to check that out. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do upload videos every week to this channel, mostly studio vlogs, but if they're not studio vlogs it will be tips and tricks videos, all things small business related. So make sure you subscribe if you'd like to see more, and also if you could give this video a like if you enjoyed it, that would help me out so much, because it helps me to know that you enjoyed this video, and it helps to push this video out to other people who like this kind of content too. Thank you so much once again, and hopefully I will see you very soon in the next video. Bye guys!